All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. All right, so let's look at the U.S. dollar. It is dollar Monday dollar update. Okay, so as you guys see here, it's at 60.50, and it's up plus 0.14, which is 0.14%. Okay, and actually even hit. If you look at the chart here, it actually hit almost hit 96.80. Okay, earlier before it started to come back down as the Western world is waking up around 8 a.m. Starts to fall down from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, so yeah, so the dollar's its strong position. We wanted, I thought last week we were going to see 93, but we didn't. Okay, so it stayed strong because of the fears of the BRIC X. And interesting that the UK is not deciding to revote, and the Dow is actually up today. Okay, remember when the Dow when they voted to exit out the European Union, the Dow Jones went down by 800 points in 3 days. So you know what I mean, and so the fact that they're now saying that they're not going to revote to try to return back to the European Union, and the Dow is up. Something's not right, because if the Dow is down because you 800 points because you voted out of the European Union, and then your government says that you're not going to revote to try to come back in the European Union, and your markets are up. That is weird. That doesn't make sense, because the markets are down because the markets was down because you left the European Union. So if you're not going to revote to try to rejoin the European Union, why is the markets up today? It should be down. You know what I mean? But so you can tell that there's people, they're the elites are controlling the markets. Okay, um, the dollar's up today. They're not going to be voting on the European Union any longer. There's no second vote coming. The dollar is going up strong, and the markets are going up with the dollar. And then that means oil prices are being hurt because the dollar is getting stronger and stronger. Okay, so the dollar is getting stronger, oil is going to hurt. You know what I mean? We're not going to see $50 a share. I mean, not going to see $50 a barrel in oil because the dollar is too strong. Okay, that's why it's having a hard time to stay above 45, because the dollar per barrel, because the dollar is too strong. Okay, so the dollar's at 96.50. I'm watching it live on my laptop, and it's going up and down right now. This one is just stable at 95 at 96.50. So yeah, so we're gonna see what happens, because I did say on my personal page I wouldn't be surprised if the elites use the dollar to choke out Iraq. Okay, to forfeit, basically to force them to change their value, because the dollar going up is not good for Iraq. It's not good for a lot of those countries over there. It chokes them out, it literally chokes them out, especially when they don't have liquidity. And Iraq doesn't have liquidity. Iraq is in a liquidity crisis right now. So a strong dollar first of all, they're being choked out by liquidity crisis, and then they're being choked out by a strong dollar. So it's gonna, at some point here, they're going to say enough is enough. We have to raise our value. Okay, so and that's probably what's going on right now. They're using the dollar to choke the life out of Iraq until they finally change their value. Okay, so let's see what happens. And then once that happens, once the value changes, you'll see the US dollar go straight down to 90, and then and then lower than that, towards my target of 85. Immediately the dollar will start to decline 20, 30, 30, 20, 15%, 20%, 30% in most cases. So you could see it at 75, 70, 85 by the end of the year. Okay, because once they finally remove that program rate and raise the value, then the dollar doesn't need to be strong any longer. It can start to come down, and that's when oil prices are going to explode as well. This is why people are saying oil. The oil minister of Iraq said that oil is going to be at the end of the year. By the end of the year, oil is going to be at 65 plus. The reason why is because the dollar is going to be down. Okay, so if the dollar's at 85, like I'm predicting, oil is going to be at 65 to 80 barrels dollar a barrel. Okay, so Because remember, when a dollar was at 93, oil was at 50. So you just do the math. So if the dollar goes down to 83, can easily be at 70. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the reason why they're saying that the oil is going up to about 65, 70, 75 in the second half is because the dollar is going down. Dollar is going to be at 90, not 85. Okay. So there you have it. That's another clue. All right. When the dollar goes down, oil skyrockets back up. When the dollar goes up, oil has a hard time coming up. Okay. So that's it for me. Peace out. Eyes open. Another video is on the way. Peace out.